Hi, my name is Marco Moir, and I'm the guitar tech for Joe Perry from Aerosmith and Hollywood Vampires. I'd like to show you the TC products we have along with other pedals on the pedal board from Joe Perry. So the first thing to get the guitar signal is this Klon pedal, the new one, KTR, Centaur. And then from there, it goes into this double wah by Rio McCoy and into the Catlin bred Katzenkönig, Cat King, kind of a tone bender sound. Then from there, it goes into this whammy pedal, a newer type one, another wah, single wah, same brand. From that wah-wah, it goes up into the distortion. And out of the clean output, I'm using the Polytune Mini just to check signal, and sometimes I tune there sometimes. Then out of that distortion, it goes into the Duesenberg Gold Boost. From the Gold Boost, it goes into this POG, but it's been wired up to have an expression pedal, and it also has an on-off switch down here. So it's the LP filter that's on the expression. It wasn't that way originally, but there's a way to do it electronically. It comes out of the POG, goes into the old style Klon. From the old Klon into the Topanga, it's a spring reverb by Catlin bred again. And then out of there into the new triple flashback delay. We have one setting for long delay, one setting for a long delay with a different mix, and then one setting for a slap. It sounded really good. It's coming out of there into the Roger Mayer Voodoo vibe. It's a nice unit vibe, one of the best. Out of there into the Bonafide buffer, into the DC filter by Lila. And out of there it goes back to the amps. So let's take a look back here. So with Joe, he wants it real simple. He doesn't want to go through anything digital. So his idea and my idea was we would use these passive boxes. So we basically have 4 amps and some ISO. We have some choices here with phase and ground. So it's basically one signal going into 4. And then the amps, let's take a look. So you have a Super PA from the 70s. It's got a few different volumes. You can cascade one into the other, get a blend. And then it's going into one of these cabs, 4x12. Then we have a dual Showman reverb. Then they've been recapped and they're like new, but vintage. A 215 cab. We got the V-Plex. This circuit is a custom one done based on the AC30, but it's a 100 watt or 50 watt AC30 based on a switch. So trying to get the AC30 sound out of a plexi style head. Going into a cab down here. Then we have the Supro Black Magic, which is a 112 combo. It's a newer amp, but it has an older sound. That's going into an extension cab here. There's a 15-inch speaker in this cab. And that's pretty much it. The rest of the stuff is spare, but no one has to know that in the audience. This head goes way back to the Pump days. This is a lot of the great guitar parts came through this particular JCM 800. And that's it. Oh, let me show you the power. This power supply down here is called the Kikasui, and it's much better than anything we've ever had before. It's a solid sine wave, a real sine wave, not anything with any artificial harmonics. So it has a wide range. We can take anything in and give you exactly what you're used to having. And when the tube amps are biased for 60 cycles, like in USA, it's better that when you leave the country, you still have 60 cycles right there, rather than, well, 50 will work. We've heard that before, but it's not the same. Okay, so this is what we call the Burn Strat, made by Jim Service and Joe Perry a long time ago. Long Island. So it was made at a studio called. This Burn Strat was made by Jim Service, his technician, back in 2000. This was made at Longview Farm Studios when they were recording. They threw it in the fire. This is an early prototype of his newest model. It's got one pickup. This is by Nelson. This is a custom-made one for him. He likes backwards strats, and this is called the Admiral Caster. Admiral is his nickname. So it's by Nelson. This is his vintage prototype. We're calling this the Gold Rush. So it's a gold top with one pickup and a Wilkinson tremolo. Here's an ES Les Paul. It's got TV Jones pickups. It's set up to sound kind of like a duo jet for Dude Looks Like a Lady. Pickups are out of phase. Here's something called the Maestro. It's got an echo on board and also a gain, like a Klon gain and an Echoplex, pretty much right there. TV Jones pickups. TV Jones built it, the Maestro. It's based on a Mosrite design. Here's an old favorite. This one's called Billy. That's his wife, Billy Perry. So, thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and